Hey guys, so I just did my roots. They needed to be done for the month or so. I usually let them go a little bit longer. And then I decided to balayage my lightener down further to have more of this platinum to light pastel violet fade. And then of course while I'm doing this I realize, oh, you know, I get my hair to a pale yellow, which is nice. I mean, I'm actually quite happy with the color that it is currently. I did rinse with purple shampoo, Clairol shimmer lights. However, I'm out of toner, which it's kind of like, oh, that's a bummer. So I kind of figured I would show you guys. I haven't conditioned yet. I've rinsed my lightener out and shampoo because I'm slowly trying to work out this violet. I could definitely do a bleach wash to get it out, but it's not that crucial, and it still matches my current extensions right now, which I'll show you guys later for my get ready with me. But I just wanted to maybe include a clip of me showing how to make like a purple conditioner, or even like a DIY, I'm gonna say toner, but it's not really a toner. You know, if you ever run out like I have. So I'm gonna show you what I do. I'm gonna go ahead and use some of my conditioner and squirt it inside of this little Tupperware bowl. And I'm going to use enough to not only cover my root / blonde area, but enough to cover and saturate my whole head. So normally for conditioner you're going to want to use, depending on your hair length and density, you know, a quarter size, and just use it for the mid shaft and ends. I'm using my whole head, so I'm using a little bit more, and also I need a little bit more thicker of a consistency to really dilute this color. So sorry, I'm shaking the camera and doing this one-handed, but I'll show you how much I use. So this is the amount of conditioner that I'm using. This doesn't look like a lot. It's really not. This is probably the equivalent to about 2.5 to 3 tablespoons of conditioner, or maybe even, I don't know, whatever that equates to, maybe like a half a cup. The amount seems like a lot. It's really not. You really don't need that much. I don't know why everybody on YouTube squirts like, you know, a whole bowl full of conditioner. I mean, unless you have legitimately that much hair, which I highly doubt. But for my natural hair, don't need that much. Next, we're going to add our color. So with this is highly pigmented. This is a semi-permanent hair color. Make sure that you're very careful with this because it does stain. And what I'm going to do is, as you can see, here's that. I'm literally you're gonna add a little bit at a time, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of a dot. That in itself might already be enough. We're gonna mix and see. So here's the consistency after it is fully mixed together. It's actually mimics the color of my little Tangle teaser over there. And this is now where you start to gauge before you start putting things all over your head. For me, I think this is going to be too dark. So, you know, if it were too light, you would add in maybe another drop to a half drop of your color and keep mixing. But even though this looks like it's the color of my ends right now, I think this is going to be too dark because I don't want all of my hair violet. So I'm actually going to dilute this by adding in more conditioner. You probably can't tell the difference, but I did add maybe another tablespoon or tablespoon and a half more conditioner, and it is lighter, and I am happy with the color. Okay, so typically for balayage and ombre effects, the whole point of it is you're wanting to keep the lightness around your face. So I'm going to keep the blonde pieces out. I'm not going to feather there, but you're going to take your color and your tint brush. Then you're going to feather your conditioner slash color from mid shaft to ends. I decided not to use gloves for this because I have enough conditioner diluted down that it's not staining my hands or anything like that. I did part my hair down the middle so I can work one side at a time. This is the easier way to do this when you're doing it by yourself. So feather that down, just kind of mush it into the back. You can go on the underside. You don't want to go up too high, as you can see the blonde back here. Just keeping it where your previous color is, whether it's blonde or whether it's a different color. Typically it's blonde. I essentially have a reverse ombre. So that side. And keep those blonde pieces out in the front. Feather vertically. Definitely saturate those ends really well. And then I'm gonna cut my hair after this. Maybe I'll film. Maybe I'll have Jeremy help me film how to do a long layered haircut at home on yourself. More of a trim. That's really what I need. So only feather up as high up as you think you're gonna need. Mush that in there. Sorry guys, I'm really kind of shit in here, but I'm trying, bear with me. So it's really subtle. We're gonna leave that on. You can kind of, you know, twist these out of the way. Go about your business. I'll probably check back in maybe a half hour, 15 minutes to a half hour, and let this sit. And then for the rest, we'll go ahead and put the rest of the mixture onto our root area to slightly tone down the blonde. So I hope that helps. That's a simple, most simple explanation that I think I can give for this. It's kind of hard to do, like hard to explain. I'm more of like a visual person when it comes to like explaining things or teaching, but so there's that. Okay, so I'm back and I forgot to add a clip of me applying to my roots and pulling through the color, but you can see a slight tinge of where it's very, very light, and light violet, which is exactly what I wanted, because really what we're doing is using the color, even though it's diluted, to tone the yellow. So violet or purple neutralizes yellow tone. So this should come out to be a very, very, very light tinted pastel purple, but just a tint. So you're definitely going to see more of like the white platinum coming through, which was the point. Let's stay on my hair instead, and then the coming down more of the visible violet color. So yeah, I just want to get a clip of that so you can definitely see it. It's more of like a violet-y hue up here, just the way the light's hitting it. So it's definitely still blonde. You can see that it's obviously still blonde. It's just neutralizing any of those yellow tones out of the hair. So I'm going to go ahead and rinse and blow dry and show you guys what it looks like, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like with my extensions in as well, so you can get the full ombre effect.
No, I'm not a writer.
Okay.
All of that light yellow out of my hair, and I'm left with icy, very crisp platinum blonde, with a fade out I'm going to go ahead and click off this light here. There's not so much of a light cast. And my hair is styled, these extensions, and actually like a